Greetings and salutations, Relax Gamer Nation, and welcome back to my channel and to Space Engineers. I'm doing a little bit of an experiment here, because a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I did the same thing, but I think it was like off-screen or something like that. I am not entirely sure. But what we're going to be doing today is checking efficiencies. So each one of these cargo containers has 42,200 stone in them. I'm just going to go around and show that to you. $42,200, $42,200, and $42,200. Okay. So every one of these cargo containers has the same amount of stone in it. What I'm going to be doing is, this is in creative mode, by the way, just in case you're wondering, is I'm going to test some efficiencies. So right here we have our large refinery with 4 efficiency modules. Now this should be the most efficient as possible at the cost of 560 kilowatts. While this one is 560. Whatever. Okay, it's probably because it's not doing anything right now, but this has 200% effectiveness, so it should have actually more max required input once it actually starts rolling. So, but these are all efficiency modules or yield modules or whatever they're being called right now. What are they at? Yield modules. Okay. Then we have our basic refinery. So this has no mods on it, no power mods, none of that. Then over here we have our basic refinery. Again, you can't even put mods on it, so there you are. In these survival kits, I have queued up 10,000 packets of ingots. Now, the survival kits are the ones that you have to use, that you have to actually queue up the ingots for, which is an extra step. Same thing in here. This has production survival kit number 4. This is the tiny one. Maybe we'll rename this. Let's see. Survival kit. Small ship. Then I don't really have to rename this, but I will survival kit large ship. Large block. So we have small ship. Now these have 10,000 uranium in it, and just because I want to make sure that it has sufficient power, I'm going to toss a couple of batteries on it, even though it's not needed because it's hooked up to the station, and the station's got like 9 batteries and a reactor with 10,000 ingots in it. So each of these survival kits are equipped with 10,000 packets. So survival kit small ship right here. Survival kit large block right here. 10,000 packets. So we are going to test the efficiency. I had somebody comment on my video and I'm like, you know, that would be a great idea to do a video on, to see if I am completely wrong in my reply. So this is for you. I don't recall what your name is, and I don't have my phone available, which is fine, whatever. And I'm not going to open up my analytics comments on my other screen here. So we have a small ship here with a reactor with 10,000 ingots in, which is more than enough power. It's got the basic thrusters pack. Survival kit on a base, same thing, 10,000 ingots. Each one of these, just to reiterate, are holding 42,200 ingots. And they are all disconnected. So even underneath here, there's nothing underneath here, so you can't call me a liar. These are not connected to each other. They are all singularly connected to each one of these lines. Same thing under here. Nothing. Nothing under here, nothing around the back. All connected individually. And what we are going to do is we're not going to test time, because time is irrelevant, because it's determined by whatever your game settings is. This is set to basic, so 1 time speed, creative mode. So that should give you an idea of this. 1 time speed, 1 time capacity, etc. That's why I could only fit 42,000 in here instead of a lot more. I wanted to do 100,000, but they could only hold 42. So what we're going to do here is we are going to connect everything up. It should automatically pull all the ores and do what it does. You can hear them running. Cool. So after that's done its run, I'm not even sure how long it's going to take to do its run. Because also, that basis can only hold a certain amount of stone. There's 12,000 left in here, less than 12,000, less than 10,000, 26,000. That's going to take a while. 36,000. And 36,000. So these are going to take a little while to chunk through all of that 42,000 ingots. And you know, okay, so here we go. Grand finale of this this short, long episode. I'm probably going to cut out a bunch of stuff, like me fiddling around with going into menus. So here we go. So survival kit, small ship. We end up with 591 gravel. This is the same out of the 42,200 stone. It was tossed it there. 591 gravel, 1.27k iron, not 1.27, but 1.27k iron. 101 nickel, 169 silicon, and 229.7 stone left over that it could not turn into ingots. Gravel. Large block survival kit. 591 gravel, 1.27k iron, 101 nickel, 169 silicon, and 21.7 stone. So these do the exact same amount. But just wanted to make sure, so that's what we did. Now, for the basic refinery, we had less gravel. What the? Hold on a second here. Oh, this is interesting. So we had leftover gravel in the basic refinery. So we had 414 gravel in the basic refinery, 887 iron in the basic refinery, 70.9 nickel in the basic refinery, and 118 silicon. So out of the same amount of raw material, the 42,200 stone, because there's nothing left in here. Is there anything left in my refinery here? No. This is intriguing. I am surprised. So, we get 414 gravel, 887 iron, 70.9 nickel, and 118 silicon. So, between the large block survival kit and the basic refinery, the large block survival kit is surprisingly more efficient The downside about it is you have to queue up a whole bunch of packets. That's interesting. I'm glad I did a video about this, because now everybody knows, don't go with the basic refinery. If you're going to do anything, hop up to the next stage. This is just a stopgap, and the only benefit you're getting from the basic refinery is the fact that you don't have to queue up the stone. You don't have to queue up the packets. Now, Keen may change that, because Keen does what Keen does from time to time. But that's definitely strange. Okay. Well, there you go. Basic refinery and large block survival kit. Large block survival kit takes a little more effort by queuing up crap tons of packets, but it's actually more efficient. That surprised me. Even the basic survival kit, it's still higher than the refinery. Interesting. But now we're going up to the big boy here. So it pulls out the same amount of gravel, same amount of iron, same amount of nickel, and same amount of silicon, but with no leftover stone. That's actually intriguing. That's super intriguing. Why would you... Why? Why, Keen? It should be a step-up system. It's like, you're doing this, then you're going to this, and then you're going to this. But no, it's like, you do this, skip this, and go right to a refinery. Actually, don't even do a refinery right away. The only time you should do a refinery is when you actually have the materials to do modules. Oh. Interesting. So, same amount as... That is surprising, guys. Super surprising. So, if you're going to go from survival kit, stick with your survival kit until you can afford to build a refinery. Unless you're lazy and just want to toss stuff into the basic refinery, you're losing about what? 10%, maybe? 10% of the yields that you get from the survival kit for not going through the mid-tier. Keen, if you are watching this, which I highly doubt that you are, you need to do something about this, because this makes no sense. What's the point of the basic refinery? Seriously. The only benefit is you don't have to queue up ingots, so what's the point? It's cheaper on materials, but that's about the only thing. So yeah, Keen, if you're watching this, if you know Keen, if you want to toss this off to Keen, do it, because this is really perplexing. So between the basic no module refinery and the ingots, the module refinery, we're looking at about 200% increase. That's about right, because that's exactly what the efficiency module says it's going to be. So there you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am intrigued. Really intrigued. The other benefit is you don't have to put in the medical supplies, because you need to put in medical supplies. You need what? 3 medical supplies, I think. Block tools, character tools. Yeah, 3 medical supplies. So stick with your survival kit until you can get your big refinery. It's more work, it's slow. Now that's the other benefit, is that the basic refinery is much faster than the survival kit. So there's your turn off there, right? Is speed. If you want to get your materials quickly and lose about 10% of them, then go with your basic refinery. This can do up to cobalt. This can only do stone. And that can only do stone. I wonder if we toss in a bunch of cobalt. It's not going to matter. It's still going to be an efficiency thing. You'd be able to do the cobalt with that. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I am surprised at the results, to say the least. Yeah. If you like this video, if you want to see me do more of these type of videos, just complain, and I'll do a video to see if your complaint is valid, if you would. But thank you very much for those who pointed that out to me. I was actually, you already can tell by my voice, I'm surprised at the turn of events here. So for basic stone, stick with your survival kit. Don't toss any stone into your basic refinery. Use your basic refinery only for cobalt and other materials that it can use. Maybe the raw materials as well, like iron, silicon. So use it for your raw materials, but don't use it for stone. Anyway, until next time, I've been Relaxed Gamer, and I will see you guys later. Yeah.